Hello, welcome to High Priestess Healer 1111. This is for my Scorpios. This is your bonus. You guys have really showed up for me the most. 250 views in the last video. So this is my contribution back to you, and I hope that you like it, okay? So let's get started here with the psychic heart of the heart, psychic tarot for the heart oracle deck. It does go off of chakras as well, so you'll see them having different colors, okay? So stability, you know, and needing to just breathe, get out in nature, choose your battles, you know. If you're going through hard times internally or with somebody externally, okay, just breathe, choose your battles, okay, let things flow out of you, the negativity, okay? Let there become an end to whatever it is that needs to be let go of, okay? So that you can feel serene, okay? Yes, you'll be coming together soon with someone that you love, or it will flow better if you're with somebody. But the problem here may be that you need to trust them. Okay, the person that you're with or the person coming in. So the problem may have to do with trust. Yes, look, here we go. So see, you're seeking truth about something, but your problem is that you're refusing to, when you do see the truth, you're refusing to believe it, okay? You're in a time of denial, okay? And, you know, this feeling of denial is not allowing for you to take courage, and that could be otherwise coming in, a source of energy, you know, to process and deal with it, okay? And so you can be your authentic self, okay? Maybe you need to speak to somebody about something, okay? But your third eye and your crown chakra are opening. You can see, you know, the veil is definitely opening and wanting to come through. If I'm doing a Celtic, right? There is an opportunity underlying here for you that will create more emotional stability for you. And, you know, if you don't know the truth or what this truth is, or you haven't found out what this truth is, it means that it's time for you to shine your light bright. Okay, it's time for you to realize your true worth, okay, your infinite value, your purpose, okay, and to live live authentically so that you can be happy and you can shine and you can live joyfully, okay? That is the end of a cycle also, so possibly it's the end of a cycle of being in denial, accepting truth, right? Trusting God, trusting your partner, whoever it is that you need to trust, okay? Because to shine, you really need to be emotionally, you know, stable inside, you know, and happy. So that's your immediate past, so that looks good. So then the rest of it should be good as well. But, you know, there's ups and downs, just like the seasons and cycles. So we'll see, is there anything in the potential future that is going to transpire that we need to speak of, okay? I see some well-deserved rewards coming in because of your dedicated effort, okay? When it went from an 8 to a 9, those are both red, so that's for stability. So you're really getting into that stable place that you want to, because you're embracing your position in this world, okay? Above you is the dedicated effort that you've put into this. Detailed, dedicated effort, like 8 of coins, you know. And then 9, you feel happy, you feel self-fulfilled, you're shining, just like you were told, you know, that you needed to when you finished, you know, one cycle. You started really, you know, getting to work on what you needed to work on, that you were guided to, right? Because it might be due to a relationship, you know, or just wanting to get your relationships to be better, okay? And that's done through emotional stability as well, and that's has to do with the root chakra also. Okay, so So you're embracing love now. So that must mean that you are embracing joy, love, opening your heart to it and letting it grow, okay? So it's possible there that this opportunity you allowed in, whether it was, you know, you, around you, there's somebody who is trying to heal and rebuild, possibly you rebuilding with them, okay? Or you know, in the same position, you know, as you are. Both of their heart spaces are, you know, being touched, you know, being illuminated, you know, being broken open so that you can be healed, okay? And you can move forward, okay? There'll be progress, versus, you know, being stagnant, you know, refusing to see and not knowing truth will keep you in a stagnant place. But if you know truth, you're shining, you're feeling good, you're putting forth effort, you're getting rewards, you're embracing, you know, whatever comes your way, and you're trusting that good things are coming your way, then they will, okay? So if you are in a state of denial, okay, and you're seeking truth, you know, and you know, trying to figure out, you know, what you should do with your life, right? What you makes you happy, and you know, what things are that are not contributing to your happiness, okay? And that's what we're all, you know, here for, right? Is some happiness and some joy. And we'll go through the ups and the downs, I understand. But we're here for the good too, and that's what the good. That's what we're here to learn about, is the good stuff. Okay, we're here to focus on the good. As one of the readers. Oh, I was about to shuffle those. So there's another 9, and well, your hopes and your dreams here is that. You know, you can come to a place of stability. You can allow yourself to have some self-expression that is validated. You know, you want to, somebody needs to reach out to you, or you need to reach out to somebody. But, you know, know that you're never alone, okay? And, you know, you're expanding, and, you know, it takes action to grow, and there's growth pains. But, you know, rest when you need to rest. Apparently, that's what you need to do at the moment. Now that you are rebuilding, okay? So, also it says to rest and reconsider. So, if you're thinking here about something that you want to do, and you're thinking about the truth, you've made a decision, but now you have different perspectives or truth, then you may want to reconsider what your truth was, and you may want to reconsider what you're going to, the direction you're going to go, okay? Either way, you're going through healing at the moment, okay? And that's a very important process of rebuilding, okay? Because you took the initiative to put forth the effort and get the rewards, and embrace and open your heart and look up to see your opportunities and embark on them, okay? Okay, so it's time to face your darkest fears, okay? We all have them. And that way you can be, you won't be in the dark anymore and be in like a isolation, okay? It's okay to be, you know, in solitude for a little while and meditate, but not to be like where you're in denial of something and you can't see truth for what it is. So this is not so much a bad card, in my opinion. You know, he's very aware, very open, but he's courageous, you know, courageously looking at him or herself. You're looking at yourself, you know, and that's the only way healing begins, right? Because if you don't know what you need to heal, then how are you going to face it to process it, to heal it, okay? So I see that's a good thing there. Yeah, there's something that you need to release, okay? Something toxic, okay? I feel here, but it's going to give you so much relief, okay? and you'll feel like very liberated. All right, something you need to focus on, your foundation, resting, planning. I know you're waiting on, results of things that you put your effort into. Um, but so just continue to rest when you need to, and to ground yourself and release the energy that comes to you that's negative, if it comes that way. So focus on children, simple love, real love, the heart chakra. Um, Anything that has to do with, relationships. Okay, you may have a choice in partners. You may have multiple suitors. um, this also has to do with like duality, at least the number six does. The number six actually is more like stability and harmony. You can see there, they love each other. This is about balance and just a movement forward, with your love. So you're moving in the right direction when it comes to how you're expressing yourself, how you're receiving it. So you're starting to set boundaries on how you're gonna heal, and you just need simple love, back and forth. Give love and receive love, and you're excited as much to give love as you are to receive love, and you feel excitement and love around this person. Okay, and here we are with heal. 17 or 8 could be important, and this is a regeneration. Okay, and it's also a judgment. Okay, so it's time for you to make a decision, is what this card says. Okay. So figure out what your intentions are, what other people's intentions are, and break the chains of anything of old, so you don't go in cycles. Channeled message for you. Third chakra is a need to be authentic and to use effective communication, and to be honest. If you're going to be honest with somebody, be honest with yourself. But if there is something that's left unsaid, you need to speak it to somebody, then release it, okay? But make sure that you do so, from the heart space, in a loving way, okay? And that will bring healing to you if you possibly need closure with somebody, So third chakra there. And flow. So something ends after, some change, has happened. Okay, so change is going to happen, and I know there's things that you're uncertain about, when it comes to change, right? But sometimes it comes with upheaval, but we're going to, it also can stand for freedom, and, and I can say that's probably part of what it is, because it's under that release card, okay? But I feel like whoever this simple love is, whether it's giving to yourself or getting it from a creator or somebody around you that's, you're rebuilding with, or wanting, coming in to rebuild with, that can give you this simple love, that they're helping you heal, okay? So you're not alone, okay? So but you gotta just let things flow. That's how simple the love has to be. If you try to control it, well, you're gonna feel like you need to release something, because you feel like codependent on it, or something toxic. Okay, so simple love is you flow, you let it go, and you let it come in. Love doesn't claim. Okay, it goes, and let it flow wherever it goes. Okay. So I do see you are going through some challenging times. Obviously, after some changes that were made, you're going with the flow, and there's an ending. And of course, after endings, there's new challenges, right? So it's all in how you look at it. I like to explain, challenging times are times for you to grow. And if you look at it like that, you get to grow, and then there's priceless rewards here, that are worth it, okay? So no pain, no gain. There's got to be some pain. But, reach out to people who can be there for you, with you, during those times, so you're not alone. And, get out into the sun. Do things, you would normally do. If you're not feeling, um, your best, get moving, do something that will get you high vibing, okay? So there's some challenging times ahead, just like I said there would be. Of course there are. But I can see that you got the courage. You've done this before. This is not your first rodeo. And this time around, it's going to be a lot easier for you, okay? You're releasing, you're embracing, you're getting rewards, you're starting to shine, you're letting things flow, you're letting things go that have to. Um, you're the simple level is that you also allow yourself to receive. You don't just give, but you allow to receive, okay? And so that's what it means when you gotta reach out. It means you gotta let people love you too, let people help you too when you're not feeling your best, okay? You don't always have to be there for somebody else. So when it talks about, reaching out, control is over that, and that's a number 8. So you are going to grow to where you can be more self-sufficient and have a lot more self-love, and your heart is stronger, and you've built your roots in a little stronger. That's a channel message, as you continue to rebuild the life that like you want it, okay? So your eyes are wide open now, okay? Because you rested, you reconsidered, and you said, if I keep this helmet on, I'll never get to where I want to be, and I'll always be in misery. That's a channeled message for you, okay? So your eyes are wide open now, and you're deciding to reach out, okay? So you're reaching out. You're allowing yourself to be loved as well. And this is bringing you new vitality because you rested and you reconsidered, okay? So when you do what you're supposed to do that makes you feel good, the things that make you happy, it brings you new vitality. When you make good decisions for your life, okay? So that looks good. Those are the color of the rainbows. Over healing begins, it says balance. So that makes sense that you would start to heal because you're starting to balance, your masculine and your feminine characteristics, and you're able to be strong, and you're able to be compassionate, and get through hard times, and just become more balanced overall, physically, mentally, spiritually, financially, okay? So now that you're healing, because you're becoming more balanced, and it's because you rested, you reconsidered, you let go of whatever this was draining you, okay? You were being drained by some kind of emotional, something emotional, or addictive, so if it's something like you need to reach out to like a counselor or a doctor, then by all means do that. But love does come in, and that's over your darkest fears. It's like, my fear is that love won't last, or I won't find love, or my marriage, won't work, or my relationship won't work, or someone's gonna abandon me, or someone's gonna reject me. Either way, that's not what this is. This is love. I know you fear it, because of experiences of the past, but the effects of you being faithful, if that's you, is that you're going to gain love for being committed to yourself, being committed to your partner. But if that wasn't you, then who was it? This is a reading for you, so it is, in my opinion. This darkest fears is what you looked at, and it was your love, maybe self-love, because you're rebuilding, around you, and you're embracing love. So, you're rebuilding love of yourself as well. It's a dual meaning. And you're becoming the master of your own life, okay? You're allowing your own heart to be set free, and get out of, you know, whatever toxic ways that was making your heart feel constrained, you know, so that you can feel this simple love, okay? And so I'm putting that over the release here. You're releasing your heart. You're releasing your heart to be loved, okay? And then when you do that, you do get love. And the card over that is find balance. So now that you have balance with yourself and you've released your heart and you found simple love, now you can find balance within this relationship, okay? And it could be, like I said, you know, you rest and reconsider. So maybe the consideration is, you know, of the part of your partners, you know, someone may be having a you know, duality going on in their mind where they're thinking about what they want to do, you know. Over heal, we get Sacral Chakra. So I really think that this has to do with a sexual nature. And I feel like that it can be overcome. But you got to find balance, and you got to break those chains, okay? Because now that you're with somebody you love, it's going to be love and it's going to be chemistry. It's not going to be just for, you know, bad intentions. It's for pure intentions, okay? So a little bit of chakra healing there in the sacral, in the sacral area. You can Google that or reach out to me as a mentor and I can walk you through that. And for throat chakra, we have strengthening bonds. So to me, that reminds me of the card from the romance angel cards, to strengthen bonds, to conversate, you know, talk, you know, and the more you get to know your person, the more that, you know, you strengthen your bond. And you also want to strengthen your bond with yourself, and the most important relationship is with the Creator. So you're going to need to be strengthening your bonds with yourself and with the Creator, and then express that your love, you know, to your partner, which will strengthen your bonds, okay? And then overflow. There's an overflow of love. That's great. Is choose your battles, okay? So 10 says flow. So something had to go. And, you know, if something had to go, and the next thing is that there's challenging times, this is saying to choose your battles wisely. So as you flow and let things go, you're going to feel an array of emotions, like he's feeling, you know, all kinds. Just he's got his eyes closed and just going through every emotion. But the bad ones are coming to an end, you know, and you're being cautioned to choose your battles, okay? Compassion over contention, okay? So challenging times, we get teach. So whenever we have challenging times, we learn things, and then we get to teach things. So if there's something going on in your life that you don't like and it's challenging, just know that there's a purpose for it. Okay, there's a purpose for that. And it's because you'll be able to teach other people, possibly children. It could be, you know, an array of people. You know, you don't have to be a teacher, but, you know, you will have the opportunity to help other people because you've been through some things. And that's the most blessed thing, especially if there's someone you love that you can help. And 55 could be, you know, a number for you. I always see 55 on the clock when I'm doing these videos, because I like to do them long. But this is a good energy. I like this, you know. It's like I'm not really up for the challenge, but I'm here, you know, and I know it's gonna be for my good. So I'm planning on being victorious. Okay, he looks like he is. He's geared up. Okay. And 5 and 5 is 10, so there's going to be an end to that quickly, to that as well, to whatever that challenging time is, okay? That has to do with whatever is going on, a possible separation, I don't know. And then over here, over reach out and control, we get detach. So it looks like you're detaching from somebody, or you feel detached from somebody, okay? And you're trying to hide the pain, or you're trying to deny that, you know, something didn't happen that did happen, and so you're keeping your eyes closed and your eyes down. But, you know, once you took off the gear, right, and you found out, you know, you're finding out truth, right? It's like, okay, well, now I see it for what it is, and I'm going to work hard to fix, you know, the situation in my life, right? And so you may have to be detached from a person, or you just maybe feel detached from your partner, feeling cold or unwanted and controlled, and, you know, depressed or like at a loss. But you're not alone, and you're being watched over, guided, protected, okay? But just remember that this also could be control, like you want to control the situation, but it doesn't work that way. You're like, but I want it like this, my ego, you know, and I mean your ego, I want it like this. You have it underneath your helmet, and then your soul, like your eyes right there, is like, but this is the way it needs to be so that you can have happy, so that you can be happy, okay? Channel the message there. And it is 11, so you may need to detach. Maybe it's one of those twin flames runner situations where you're having to detach because it's, you know, unhealthy at the moment for whatever reason, or you know, so that's also possible if you believe in the whole twin flame journey thing, okay? And then from rest and considerate and new vitality, we get dreams coming true. So I know that detaching is not easy. You know, I know the twin flame journey is far from easy. You know, I know you want to control situations, but, you know, you have to accept and embrace that there's things that you can't change, and you have to let things flow and let things go and reach out for help, you know, or they're not going to work out, okay? So once you do those things, you're going to have you rest, you have new vitality, and then you have dreams coming true. So your dreams are coming true. I love it, because next is, you know, the healing and the balancing, okay? And your dreams can come true once you're healed and you're balanced, you know? But it does look like you are walking away from something or someone. So you have to, you're releasing something. You're releasing your heart to be loved. You're releasing pain of the past. You're moving on from whatever was ailing your heart, so that you can be balanced and you can be healed, okay? So is this you walking away from someone, or is it you walking away from, you know, hiding behind your fears, or, you know, not facing your fears so you can have your best life, right? Because you can't have your best life unless you face your fears. But you did. You're facing your darkest fears. You're embracing them. You know, you showed up for them for the challenge, you know. And the next one is seek. So it's like, okay, my darkest fears, you know, I you know, worked through them, and now I found, you know, the love of my life, you know, or I've worked out things with the love of my life, because I'm balanced, because I moved on from something that was, you know, inside, that was ailing my heart, and so now it's open, and, you know, you can have a better relationship. You're strengthening bonds, as we spoke of down here. You would know your situation, but it does feel like someone's walking away from another person and meeting another love, and you know, they're asking you to seek out truth at all times, you know, seek out what needs to be released, seek out how to shine, how to love best, you know, how to be your best self, your purpose, you know, so you can, what you need to do to make your dreams come true. Channel message, because it says that, you know, your dreams are coming true because you got new vitality after you rest and reconsidered. But it wasn't until you detached and you let go of control you know, of trying to control the situation, because you're never going to get it if you're trying to control it, right? So you're learning to overcome any kind of inner battles you have, um, releasing any toxic energy. You know, when you feel hopeless and helpless, the message is to keep looking to the light, okay? Because see, it's an 8, and you got a lot of 8s here, so you're regenerating yourself, and you're escalating really prompt, like really quickly, okay? Take note of any kind of your intentions always being good, and discerning between the intentions of others, okay? There may be a decision that you need to make with this card as an 8 showing up for you, okay? As like a judgment card, okay? You may feel hopeless, you may feel helpless, but you're not. So keep meditating, okay? And don't go backwards, okay? Go forward, okay? And let love be your guide, okay? Let's see. We can pull some of these cards over here. This is the Seers deck, the Light Seers deck. All right, let's see what we get. We're gonna just go start with you and your energy. If you could please show me the energy of my friends. That would be awesome. All right, this one. Yeah, so 7 of Pentacles is where you're at. You're seeking truth. And when you find truth, you're going to make it grow. You're going to put energy and time into it. And the things that, you know, you find that aren't good, you're not going to be putting your time and your energy into them. Okay? Is how I see that. And then refusing to see over that, which is your challenge, is probably due to your choice. You know you have to make a choice, and you don't want to make a choice. And you probably know what is the best choice, or know the choice, but don't want that choice. But you're being guided that way. And so eventually you're going to have to go with, you know, the eternal flow of your soul, okay, channel message, and not just what your body and ego and wants. You know, you have to detach from this notion that, you know, you're dependent on somebody or something for your validation, okay? So refusing to see here is crossed by Magician. So the challenge is that you are this magician. You do have the power, okay? There can be a new beginning for you, okay? But the challenge is you might miss the opportunity, okay? Remember I said there's an opportunity. So don't miss the opportunity. You have to do the healing and the shining and the work, and to get the well-deserved rewards and the love, and, you know, you have to move on and learn to detach. There's a lot of things that you need to do, but, you know, when you get hopeless and helpless, that's when you most need your trust in the universe and God. Okay, so don't let that get past you. So as soon as you stop refusing to see, you're going to be able to manifest what you want, okay? It's all this looking down stuff that is not working for you, okay? So you need to take this energy of wanting to put in, and put it in the right thing, okay? Put it into the right thing and make your dreams come true, okay? That's the way it needs to be. So that there is going to be your challenge to see that you have inner power, to regain your inner strength, right? To pick yourself up off the floor, okay? And your underlying energy is the wheel. So, you know, as soon as you look up and you take this opportunity, that changes your whole life, okay? Your whole life now depends upon the decision that you make. Taking whatever this opportunity is, okay? It feels like love, and there is love in here. This is a wheel, though, so there's definitely a victory underlying here, okay? And I think you know it and you feel it, you know? It feels like very, like, You know what you should do, and you know what's going to happen. Very, very like intuitive about things, you know. But just a very passionate and deep person, you know, that feels things deeply. Well, being you know, on any sign, you can feel in really, really deep emotions. Um, but if you're starting to have now, good luck is going to follow you now, okay, with this wheel. Your foundation is, you know, can be stronger now because you've learned some lessons, and now you're gaining rewards, and dreams are starting to come true, okay. 4 is a number of stability. You know, he's leaning over, so he did his resting. He's did some reconsidering, as it says to do in, you know, in the future. He already started that. It's underlined, you know, here. One of my other readings I did yesterday, the message was, you got to look up to hook up, okay? So remember that. You got to look up to hook up, okay? So you can't just wait, you know, for the results to happen. You have to plan them. You have to put effort in, okay? Not just any effort, dedicated effort. And as soon as you got that wheel, that's when you started to shine. And it's like the effort didn't even seem like it was effort. It was like effortless, because you started to put your energy into something that you love, that you were passionate about. And then you got the well-deserved rewards, you know. But with that also comes, you know, having to look your fears in the face if you want your dreams to come true, you know, and move on from things that are ailing yourself instead of healing you, okay? So right here, you're able to shine because you are very intuitive, okay? And it's like I said, you're intuitive down here. You know what to do. You know what needs to be done. You have a gift of discernment, okay? And this is the High Priestess. You know, the High Priestess knows what to do when she's told to do it, you know? And so the time is now, okay? That's the message I'm getting. The time is now, okay? Channel message, the time is now. So shine your light so that you can attract in your partner, okay? Like a magnet, okay? Even if it's like a twin flame type of a deal there. We can pull some cards, or we can do twin flame reading whenever you want to. We can do that in an extended. Okay, that's where I like to do those, because it can be quite long if I do them here. But every now and then I'll pull a few cards here for the twins, and, you know, do a more extensive one in the extended. So above you, you have 2 of Wands, lots of 2s, lots of decisions, right? Lots of planning. So now your dedicated effort took planning. You know, it took taking a real good look and strategizing, and, you know, deciding, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? You know, am I going to move? Am I going to travel? Because the two of, that is what the 2 of Wands stands for. So your dedicated effort took a lot of planning, okay? Took planning to do. Like I said, you could be moving, you could be traveling, but you're just looking out, you're meditative, right? You're seeking, you know, thinking, you know, probably of love, you know, wondering, you know, when that person might come into your life, or when that might, you know, change for you, if there's a change needed, okay? I also got here for well-deserved rewards. You will be, your well-deserved rewards in the near future will be something to celebrate. And of course it is, because you took a new opportunity that changed your whole life, you know, and now luck is in your favor, okay? And you worked really hard, and now it's time to celebrate. You could also be, you know, meeting your twin flame. It's like an 1111 card. It is a number 4, so you're feeling very stable, okay, and in your power, you know, so to speak. I do see you embracing the need to be stable, which means to mend your heart and to rest and recover. Okay, so if you're literally feeling drained, you do need to rest and recover. Okay, so this is the one that's over embrace. So embracing your needs of your body. Ask your body what it needs and then follow. Okay, around you is, you know, rebuilding. You're rebuilding something. And someone else is also rebuilding. And you're rebuilding a solid foundation. But I feel like this could be someone around you that's like a mother figure, because this is like a mother, okay? And they also are rebuilding, and so you could possibly going through that with them together as well, okay? Either or, right? You would know your situation, okay? But it feels more like a mother energy, but obviously for others it could be you rebuilding with someone around you that now is opening their heart center, and your relationship is getting better. But that's not what it looks like, because even up here where it says reach out, control, detach, is because once you detach, this is what you find is your kindred folks, you know, the people who feel like home to you, okay, the people that you love, that look out for you, that care about you, and possibly kindred souls with a lover, right? So that's really nice there to see. So over your dreams coming true, there's an end, there's an ending, okay? It's the Ten of Swords. So it's like, let's see if we go back here. You rested and reconsidered, right? You gain new vitality because you see truth. You stop denying truth. You embrace truth. You're taking the opportunity. You're shining. You're, you know, connecting with source. You're dedicating effort, planning, moving forward. And, you know, you got some support around you. You're learning to detach and just let things flow. Finding kindred folks. And so you got new vitality and you're working on your dreams. But you know it's going to take turning away from old dreams that don't work for you anymore. Or old relationships, you know, that you felt that you were in that must have felt some kind of betrayal for you to be walking away, okay? 10 swords is a lot of swords. So whatever happened, you gave this person a lot of tries, okay? You know, because after 3 swords, I would advise you to just be done with that person, okay? Especially if they put you in a third-party situation. After you do move on, though, there is an offer that comes in for you. Very, very romantic gentleman here, okay? After you move on. So healing begins. You move on. Wait, sorry. Balance, healing begins, you move on, and then in comes this offer of love. It is a page 2, so it could be some good news. And it could be good news, you know, about anything, but, you know, it's probably good news in love, right? But it could be, you know, money too. The wheel can bring you some money. An opportunity could be, you know, have to do with a job or as well, or, you know, career or what have you. And, you know, you do have this queen, you know, you're rebuilding. So this person is helping you rebuild also, you know, your finances possibly, okay? They may be helping you in some way financially, giving you some kind of a loan or financial assistance. And then over here, let's see what this is, because there's a king here. It's a King of Swords. So we got, you know, facing your deepest fears, finding your love, and you know, or wanting to. And then it says seek, and then I guess you find. So if you seek, you will find. Okay, that is the channeled message that you get. So you're looking for someone that can give you deep love, is what I'm getting, okay? So face your fears of starting over, of starting new, of giving your heart, of, trusting people. You have to trust people again. You can't base your new relationships off of your old ones. It just won't work that way. Okay, so putting the past in the past is what you need to do. And then after you seek, you find. Like I said, you're the magician now. So it could be a Libra. It doesn't have to be. It is an air sign. But it is someone who's very knowledgeable, somebody just and honest, definitely with your discernment, check, make sure this person is who they say they are. They should be, you should be able to tell by the things that they say, okay, and how you feel when they're said to you. You'll know if it's true or if it's not, okay? And so then right here, we get a Six of Pentacles. So that's good. It means equal give and take. You went from, being betrayed to equal give and take. This is a person that's generous, okay? So you've released, what you needed to release and let your heart out and stop being a slave or to anything toxic, and you possibly became hopeless and helpless at one time, but the Six of Pentacles brings hope to you, that there's money coming in, that good times are coming in, that blessings are coming, that the stability and harmony are coming, that travel and balance and movement forward is happening, okay? So that's all happening for you here, okay? Again, that was after you walked away. Sorry, the card was missing. Or was that for another one? No, that was up here. Sorry. Yeah. And so the next one is your Two of Cups. All right. So over here, you have the simple love. Okay. So coming together. And then you have find balance. And then you have Two of Cups. So possibly, you're finding love within your family, at home, and, with a partner. This could be a business partner, but with the way that this is shown, to me, it looks like love, or just, banding with kindred folks, and show a need to show more love to self and others. But this is definitely a healthy love, okay? There's lots of brilliant lights, very much a lot of vitality and excitement and love, pouring out of the heart space, and balance. See, the card is balance, and those scales look balanced to me. So it looks like you're able to find balance in that simple love, okay? That brought in once you moved on, okay? With this, possibly with this King of Cups, okay? Possibly. Or maybe that's the King of Cups that you moved on from. I don't know. I haven't continued on and to see if there's any other kings here, but moving along, we have the Knight of Wands, okay? So it's possible that that's a king that you're moving towards, and this could be someone you're moving away from. Because the Knight of Wands is someone you're in and out with. There's just a lot of passion, a lot of headedness, and, built on a lot of sexuality versus, intimacy or true love. And, it's time to heal that. It's time to bring true love into your life and shine your light brightest. Yes, it's new vitality. Yes, it's movement forward. So maybe, this is some addiction that you have, okay? So if you have some kind of sexual addiction, you're healing from it and you're enjoying life, but you don't have to, you can learn to be not that hot-headed or arrogant person, unless this is someone in your life, okay, that you walked away from. But I think it's just basically going through the fact that, you're healing, breaking chains, and with that, making new traditions and starting to feel, your very best. Okay, wands are like new creativity, new passion, transition, Just make sure not to be impulsive, okay? So you're starting to travel, new projects, doing something you love, okay? Maybe, you know, in taking in a business, you know, sense as well, because we're starting to see some pentacles too. Okay, so that's important to you. I know that's a channeled message. So I do see growth there with, you know, that card. So there's your Ten of Wands that you're letting down. Okay, so if you're going to strengthen bonds with somebody, like I said, you can't bring in the baggage from the past. So you got to let that go. So bring what you can, the good stuff, leave the bad stuff behind, so that, you know, you can have these deep conversations with your new lover that will strengthen bonds, you know, or that you can have amicable, you know, relationships and bonds with everybody. But either way, it's you being able to move past the past to continue to strengthen these bonds and to continue to shine your light and just keep moving the way you are. You're going in the right direction is pretty much what I'm getting for you on that. Okay, we'll take 2 more cards. There's 1, 7 of Wands. Ooh, and Ace of Swords, baby. There's so many more cards here, though. Bottom of the deck, Page of Swords. Someone could be watching you. You could be watching somebody. Hopefully they're not stalking you, but they are looking to find some more information about you, interested in you. They are a sword, so a swords, even though they are a page. They're very interested to learn new things and to start, you know, things new. So you're not afraid to do those things, okay? If this is you, okay? So swords is not always a good thing. It can be conflict and struggle. You know, it could be obviously, you know, some like a breakup. You know, sometimes it's said, usually it can be looked at that way as well. Let's see what else this can be, considering the cards around it. Also, like unwelcome news. Sometimes it's actually the bad news, okay? So some bad news, or if, you know, you're walking away from someone, this could be like documents that you're waiting to sign. It could be yeah, just legal documents, and gossip. So just release the gossip. Don't worry about what people are saying, okay? But so for this flow, okay, you got choose your battles, okay, because you're having lots of feelings. So if you're going through a storm or challenging times, anchor yourself in your Emperor, Empress energy. Ground your energy. Get outside in the sun. Get up and reach out to someone. Channeled message is big time for you, okay? So you're choosing your battles. You're letting things flow, yet you're still, you know, standing, you know, have your guard up a little bit. You have your boundaries, okay? But they're healthy boundaries, you know, and you're praying about them. You're meditating on them. You know, which battles do I want to choose, you know? And don't choose any battles are from the past, okay? Leave those behind in the past. But if you don't know what to do when you're in a challenging times, okay, find someone that's a mentor that can teach you, like myself, you know, or anybody in general. It says to reach out. So whoever you feel prompted to, okay? So you can ask who you should, you know, get help from. And then 77 might be important because there's a 7 and a 7. Right after something ends, you know, you begin, you know, here to work more on your center and being centered and staying in your power, and keeping to your boundaries, you know. And here, if you don't look for a teacher to help mentor you during challenging times, you can also look to spirit guides, your creator, angels, archangels, and your ancestors, okay? That's something that can help you learn, is how to connect with your spirit guides and knowing your own intuition, okay? That's what I want to teach her here. I don't want to constantly be the person telling you things that might happen, or and everything changes moment to moment. Nothing's set in stone. These are just possibilities, right? And it depending on how you act, your actions, their actions, everybody's actions, okay? So if you do the things I'm saying, then your dreams will come true, and it'll happen like this, like I'm saying it will. But this is some deep, 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 deep knowledge coming from your ancestors, coming from God, coming from Source, that are saying to make sure that these challenging times are worth a lot, that you learn so you can teach them, okay? You'll be able to pass it down to somebody, okay? So we're going to be people who are speakers and teachers and counselors to other people, to lift them up, okay, and to help create a better world, and a better life and better surroundings for ourselves. Okay, so your intuition really, really grows. I like that for you. Let's see what you have to surrender. Obsessive thinking, worry. Surrender to creativity. Stubbornness. All right. 1 to 3 cards, please. 1 to 3 cards. Thank you. Okay, surrender. It says your attachment to results. Okay, so that's what it would mean when it say flow. Let things flow. Okay. It says the formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let it go of the results. Holding on too tightly, right? Control to a desired outcome can sabotage it. Okay, so let it flow, let it go, so you don't sabotage what you're trying to make happen. So you need to, detach from the results. Okay, is what they're saying here. Yes, this is what we're talking about the whole time. If you can get in your full power, surrender to your full power, limitless, okay? Limitless, possibilities for you. It says, your life is calling for you to step into your full power rather than playing it small, okay? So you know what that is, and if you don't, ask and you will receive. That's another channel message, okay? But they want you to shine your light. They want you to use your talent. They want to give you blessings and gifts, okay? Right when you think you're hopeless and helpless, they're there for you. So that's a big one, okay? We got 2 more. Surrender to the wonder and awe, and then surrender to the wisdom of your body. What did I say? That's a big one too. Ask your body what it needs and then follow it. It says, listen to your body's message about a person or situation. See, you know what to do, okay? But you have your head down. You're refusing to see truth, but you did seek it and you know truth, okay? And so now it's just a matter of lifting up your head. So look up to hook up, okay? Change your direction. Whatever you need to do to move yourself in a better direction than where you're at, okay? So it says, listen to your body's message about a person or situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you are energized and happy, move forward. That's the same message I gave you earlier, didn't I? If you're feeling drained of energy around someone, then that might be something you want to listen to, okay? It's your body telling you something about that person. Surrender to wonder and awe. Open to the magic of every moment and sense the awe and wonder in all of life. This attitude will keep you connected to the ecstasy of flow. So flow is the way you want to go, not flow like the monthly flow. All right. Let's see. I'll grab a Moonology card for you guys. I'm happy that you're here. Please give it a like. Please subscribe if you haven't already and you're new. you know, share if you think this will help somebody, okay? Well, I'll take 1 to 2 more. Okay, so we get prosperity lies ahead. Okay, and that's now because this says it's a new moon in Taurus. Okay, we're in that season now. Okay, opportunity is beckoning now. It's your underline, you know, and we're in retrograde. Okay, so prosperity lies ahead. Okay, and that's, you know, your immediate future is well-deserved rewards. Okay. Okay, so prosperity does lie ahead, okay? And I like that for you, but that's if you take the opportunities and make the good choices for your life, okay? And then we have adjustments are required. So, you know, if you're sticking in your relationship and you know, you need to vamp it up, or you need to adjust things to, you know, make your life go in a different direction, then do that. But they are required. It's not like if you want to. So there are some things you will have to change up, okay? It's 3rd quarter moon, and then mediate and contemplate, okay? So about emotional stability, about duality, about partnership, you know, deep emotions and love, new moon in Pisces. So you could be dealing with a Taurus, you could be dealing with a Pisces, you don't have to be. You could also be dealing with earth sign, don't have to be. There's everything here. So could be any sign that you're dealing with. It looks to me like it's a King of Swords for some, and King of, I would say King of Cups for others, but I only see 1 king on here, but there is a Page of Cups. So I would say, you know, possibly that's something that is coming in, and then you're with possibly even a King of Swords. You know, you may be scared of something or someone, so just reach out if you need help, if that's the case. If you're in a situation that you're scared of someone, you're in danger or what have you, you know, follow your instincts on that, and do what you have to do to be safe, okay? Let's see, we got some romance angels here. What comes out for you? Okay, engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay, because you're committed to yourself, your love is ascending to a higher level. Okay, you need to learn to trust either the person you're with or not trust them because they don't look trustworthy. You will know by looking at them and by being around them. Okay, it says this situation is calling for you to have faith. So you know what situation, okay, is calling you for to have faith, all right? And, you know, there's some deception here, which I know I saw the 10 of, you know, swords. So obviously there was someone with a false mask, false facade. Someone is wearing a false self, masked in this relationship. And even you know, just putting on a facade like, hey, everything's good, you know, but you know, inside it really feels off, but you're not sure what it is, okay? So always be, you know, honest with yourself or in with others and just say, I don't know what's wrong, but this is how I feel. True love. So you're definitely getting true love in, and not just someone who wants you for passion. That's a channeled message, okay? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So when you do find this true love, let yourself sing with joy. And know that, you know, you'll know when it's that person, and you're going to ascend to a higher level ascending to a higher level of commitment, okay, because it's an engagement. So you may be getting engaged, okay. Let's see if we can get a card on those cards with my Lenormand. Trust. Okay, true love, deception, passion, engagement, Okay. So just be careful who you ascend to a higher level of commitment with, okay? Who you engage with. Make sure that their intentions are good, okay? Foxes can be good leaders, or they can be very sly and deceitful. So you can discern that, but it does look like you could be also having a crisis of faith, you know. You want to do what you want to do and not what's good for your soul, because you're scared of pain. I understand that. Or you're going through hard times, you know, and there's trials and burdens, but you're letting them down, okay? So you need to let them go, okay? Keep having faith, and you know and stick by your convictions, you know. So this calls for faith. um, it even says over here to trust, and trust says that this situation is calling for you to have faith, okay? So in whatever that is for you, okay? So for the trust, though, there's a lot of them here. Trust. So you'll know who to trust, okay? You're leaving somebody behind, but it made you a leader. It made you take control of your life, and it made you, you know, take back your full power, right? Like it said, surrender to your full power, you know, like a lion, like a bear, okay? And not to put your ego in front of, you know, the situation. You know, it's going to be successful as long as the ego is not in place, okay? And you don't get overstressed, okay? This is a card of being kind of stressed out, you know, because you're not sure if you can trust yourself, the people around you, the people who say they love you. You know, I know it can be hard sometimes, okay, but this also stands for that you might get a phone call from someone that you can trust, okay, or that you are going to need to have faith in the situation and have those conversations with, to strengthen bonds, okay, to make it the relationship you want, and make sure to keep the ego out of it and stay heart-centered, okay? In true love, you got the fish, and this means that you're going to have success, okay? 34 could be important. 7, okay? So you evaluate it, reevaluate it. And there's some deception going on, and you had a lot of problems getting around it, you know, or going through it, okay? But you did face the challenging times, and it wasn't easy. You're still in some times of uncertainty, but see the silver lining. Know that you can do this again. You're not alone. 21 could be important, or 3. You are progressing the way you're supposed to, okay? You're expanding, you're taking action, you're doing all the right things, okay? So I guess I'll leave it at that. And thank you for coming out, for all the likes and subscribes. Some of the channels is starting to grow. And, you know, if you need any of my services, you can check in the description below. Channel message for you. And, yeah, until next time. Namaste.